Reverse diet, week 11, day 5. So I had a really good night of sleep last night, just slept really sound. Got up this morning, crushed my shoulder and arm workout. I did tweak some of the weights and went down pretty much like 5 pounds on each working set. Not for every set and rep, but for, or exercise, I should say, but for most of them. But I felt like I got a lot better workout into it. And again, kind of what I've been saying the past several weeks now, since I've kind of rethought about the amount of weight that I've been lifting on different exercises. It has nothing to do with how much weight you can lift. It's all about, are you controlling the weights on the concentric part of the motion and the eccentric part of the motion, and are you squeezing at the top full range of the motion? And if you do that, even if you're using 5 to 10 pounds lighter than what you can use, where maybe you're throwing a little bit more body movement into it to get the weight up, or you're incorporating other muscles in the vicinity of that region that you're trying to actually work, you're not going to get the most bang out of the buck. Plus, there's a better chance of you getting injured, getting hurt, pulling something, and then you got to take time off from the gym to heal. And then it's like, it's just a vicious cycle. So you're better off being safe. Rule number 1, safety first. And usually safety first means you're lifting maybe slightly lighter than what you can do. Now, if I was doing just a 1 rep max, putting it up for 1 rep, I'd be lifting as heavy as I could. And I'd want a spotter near me just in case I need a little bit extra help. And if I'm able to really focus on squeezing that muscle and really getting a good concentric and eccentric motion out of it, then great. If I needed help from a spotter to get to the top of the range of the motion, or if on the way down, I'm not really using any of the eccentric part of the movement, it's just dropping the weights, okay, I need to then drop the weight if I was doing a 1 rep max. But when you're doing sets of 15, 12, 8 or 10, 8, 6, you want to make sure that on those last couple reps, it's feeling hard, but you don't want to have to stop, rest, and then finish out the set. Or you don't want those last few reps to be really ugly, where if someone's watching you, they can't even tell what type of exercise you're doing, because there's just so much motion and just bad form. So another thing too, using resistance bands. Resistance bands work wonderfully well. And if you're kind of on a tight budget and you don't have the money to buy dumbbells, or I have adjustable dumbbells, which I love, power blocks. They go from 5 pounds all the way up to 90. And I've had those things for, 9-10 years now. I spent a pretty penny on them. But over the past 9-10 years, I've probably would have spent as much money belonging to an LA Fitness or something like that. So it has saved me a lot of money. Plus, I have the comfort of my own home I can work out in. So that's kind of why I did buy the dumbbells. But anyways, resistance bands, you could get 3, 4, 5 different types of bands. You're not going to break the bank buying them. And you can do all of the different types of exercises that you could do with dumbbells. Some you might have to modify a little bit because, again, it's a band, it's not a dumbbell. But you can get some great results just by using those. And if you travel a lot, you can throw them in your suitcase. They hardly take up any space. And then you can just work out in your hotel room or your Airbnb. So there you go. Well, please keep it locked in here on my channel, and like and subscribe, and continue to follow along with me as I now go through this reverse diet following my ketogenic bodybuilding prep. I'll see you all tomorrow.